Welcome back to Breaking Borderlands. In our last episode, we slowed Carnivora down enough so that we could get inside. So now we're trying to fight our way to save Tennis. Now, I'm going to be speedrunning this because there's not much to do in here. No special targets or anything like that. Just a few chests here and there. But, yeah, I'm just going to be running through. So, just for time's sake.
Look at your busted ass face! Stand still so I can hit you!
So very close, my spotlight hogging vault thief. But you can't pull our plug that easily. We're gonna sacrifice this heretic one way or another.
If these are my final moments, what have I left behind? 1,000 half-completed experiments, countless undiscovered artifacts and unanswered questions. I never found the Iridian homeworld.
So it might get a little confusing. I've just done this many times as far as the speedrun is concerned. Now the one problem is this being a small map, respawning or spawning enemies is quite easy for them to do. So you can't really outrun the spawn.
Vault thief, good news.
Now it's a very direct map too. It's very linear. So there's only one specialized enemy. And then easy
If I die, I need you to take care of some
claptrap. So the Tink Train's the only thing. So take her out along the way.
Hey, science lady! You look like you're about to fall asleep. You don't want to miss your big moment.
Keep speed running. Okay, now, don't jump on the fan. But if you can jump to the pipe and then mantle over. Oh, I don't even need a mantle. Red chest. No luck. And then you can jump over. If you don't make it, there's a ladder here. So just get to the pipe. And then mantle over. Now it's up to you which entrance music that you choose. I know that this one's heavy rock, but this one, yeah. I like this one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna waste a little time just to listen to the track, cause good stuff. Now, for this boss, he's mostly armor, no shields. So if you've got corrosive, you're set. I do not, though. And again, that's melee damage, which is not why I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna use that. It takes up too much ammo. The Night Flyer's technically better. I say technically. So, I'm gonna try and see if I can't smack him with the Ripper. But let's go ahead and get to the next boss. Skip the video. You don't say. Now this is the only part that you could possibly punch is the saw blade launcher. Not entirely sure that that counts. Alright, so. Okay. So if we see the damage reduce, it does. So, yep, it counts. Now, where did you go down? Okay. Now, oh, the Mega Blender. I forgot about that. Oh, come on. I don't think you're gonna be much help here, are you? Now, his critical spots are these red boxes, but the problem with that is the more damage you do to them, eventually they're going to blow up. But that's why there's a bunch of them. Oh my. Now again, the butcher would have been a nice option for this just because it's fire rate and whatnot. But so now ow. Yeah, now he'll go immune. It doesn't say anything, but he'll go immune and then this phase will come through. If ever you're like, oh, these walls are annoying, they're destroyable. Every button terror. Alright, and now that you've gotten through... Oh, that's gonna burn. Now that you've gotten through the shield, or the armor... Ow. You're gonna want to aim for the iridium core that they're about to fire at you. No thanks, not hungry. Ouch. And a small video. Now, this is a unique interaction because only the first time you ever take out the Agonizer will you be able to kill Terror and Pain. So, have fun with it any way that you see fit. I just, personally, they're pushovers. Why bother wasting the bullet? Now, they have a chance of dropping a purple COV rocket launcher. Fun to play with, but it's not that great. And, well, I'll be. Now, this assault rifle, I must warn you, it is not as good as it seems. It has a shield like a Hyperion. And it's decent. It's not the best, but we'll give it some try out. Especially since it's corrosive, and just like I had done for Grave Ward, I'm going to do here for the Agonizer. I'm going to farm him a few times, try and get some drops, because they're pretty easy to deal with, and have decent loot pools. The Damned being one that he will drop. So, hopefully he dropped his own destruction. Now, this is a very interesting artifact that they just gave us. Because there are a bunch of different slide artifacts, but this one actually has some really good damage potential if you're boosting splash damage. They're just not the most accurate, and you can blow yourself up too. So I'm just going to go back to what we were using for that victory rush. Alright, now, this mission isn't over. Actually, did that count as the mission being over? I don't think it did. And in case you're ever wondering about your missions, they're all here in the log, so... Let's see. Yeah, no, I think we did. And we leveled... Ooh, so... I'm gonna put one into Ferocity. And now that has opened up the next line of stuff. Now, if you were lucky enough to get a Red Fang and you're having trouble with survivability, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, you can switch to the Gamma Burst. The Atomic Aroma is a very offensive skill for your companion. But, again, up to you. Right now, I'm going to keep what I have going for me. Now, I'm just seeing if I can farm him a time or two. Eventually, like I had mentioned in the previous video, when we hit the Mayhem levels, he has a rocket launcher that is just so good that he will drop. So, you know, get some practice in now. I suggest learning the patterns. It's pretty easy to notice, but the floor catching fire, you can notice the patterns of how the fire will shift. Other than that, his other moves are pretty easy to read.
Come, friend, to me.
Now, nope, he did not. So what we're gonna do is go back to Sanctuary. And we're gonna continue on with whatever it is we're doing just for a bit. And honestly, you can skip the farming, which I guess I probably should right now. But my suggestion is always, if you're a few levels behind where the boss is on your first playthrough, farm them up to gain the levels. And I ended up matching the level he was at from completing the mission. Now, it could just be as easy as I had to travel away and then travel back and he'll respawn. But I don't think anybody wants to sit here and watch me farm. If you do, you know, hit me up in the comments, let me know. Because there are a lot of different farming spots that I could demonstrate, that's for sure.
Lilith wants to see you on the bridge, recruit. You might think
Oh, noes.
rescue Candace, but don't forget that I still outrank you, and I know where you sleep. Kidding, not kidding. Bridge!
Sure you don't want store credit?
Don't forget to sell your junk. Check for anything good.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Keep fighting. The Vault Hunter is here.
Hey, Killer. Thanks for rescuing Tannis. No matter what happens, I can always count on you. I wanted to tell you, but these days being a siren puts a target on your back.
We should deal with the matter at hand. Though the Vault Hunter cut off the Calypso's pledge drive, they have already collected massive amounts of iridium. They are preparing to use it for something.
Perhaps to open the Great Vault.
The Great Vault is real. Is that what you were implying?
Yeah, I'm with the Vault Hunter. What? I am merely addressing the evidence we have at hand. Lilith, if the Great Vault is real, there must be a creature of incredible power within.
The Calypsos are already monsters. I don't want to see what happens if they steal that kind of power.
When I was taken, they held me at a stronghold where they were amassing all of their iridium offerings. Whatever their plan entails, it will happen there.
That's where we strike. Killer, head down to Roland's Rest and tell Vaughn to rally the raiders. We're ending this.
Blood feud.
Okay, now I think this is the time when you can go and farm him, but instead we're gonna head back down to Pandora. Now don't freak out, but you're going to be traveling into an ambush. So just be ready for combat, is all I'm saying. And we'll give our new toy a rat-a-tat, see how she do. Now, there's going to be a little bit of running around after the ambush, but you also have to go with the pace of it, or it has a chance of blue screening the game if you go too fast. I've had it happen several times. Now, the fact that it's incorrosive, it's not doing the best against flesh, but yeah, it's still quite useful. At least at this level. You get up to Mayhem and there's better stuff.
We were goners. No, not so fast. Time to crush the Crimson Raiders once and for all. Tyrene, send in Raiden.
I anoint thee, Ravager of Roland's Reach Around.
There he is. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, there's the problem. These guys really like to move, so if you got something that can take them out quick, I suggest it.
Let them hear your rage.
Now, sometimes, like you see, it looks like I didn't hit that guy. Easiest way to tell is if they have blood coming out of them, because it does make them bleed, so.
About time we got a win. Now let's bro chat.
Alright, so go talk to Vaughn. And again, make sure that you check these vendors because they are awesome. Like, for example, the Echo 2 is technically a legendary, even though it comes and says that it's common. But it is the strongest, raw explosive damage that you can get. So, for example, yeah, we're doing, 9s and 7s here. Everything else is doing 8s and 4s, and here this thing is doing 1600. But it is literally a regular grenade. Just chuck it, 3-second fuse, boom. So I'm not going to waste my time or money because, meh. Now, at this point, if you're finding, something that just totally outclasses what you've got going on, feel free to grab it. That ward damage bonus when the shield's gone is really nice.
Hey, I hear we're launching an attack on the Calypso stronghold.
We are. Yeah, but it is. But you can end up going there now before they send everything else. But you're going to want to wait for everyone else, so we don't blue screen.
What happens when you mess with the Crimson Raiders? Crimson Raiders, into the breach! To the cathedral! Ride, my Crimson Army! Ride toward victory!
Uh-oh.
Crimson traitors.
Retreat to Roland's Rest! Fall back!
See ya, go ahead and turn around.
Run, 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 run! Everyone run! Our tide! She has been turned!
Ooh.
We cannot reach the Calypso stronghold while those turrets are active. I might be able to shut them down with phase shift, but for a task like that, I
Alright.
will need an amplifier. It is in my secret lab.
So try and find Vaughn.
Nearby. Vaughn will show you the way.
Go ahead and talk at him.
Well, that went real bad. But as long as you survived, we still got hope, bro. So, anyway, and this is a little weird. A ghost in my head told me you'd need help getting into the old doll mine. I'm into it. One sec. Cardio live! So, how's my ass look from back there? Woo! Almost there!
Yeah, you haven't even started moving yet. But you can just wait for him, because eventually he'll come open this door for you.
The mine's that way.
And there we go. But we'll pick up from the mine in the next video. I hope you found this entertaining and informational. And sorry the last two were kind of short. I wasn't sure if I could stick them together or not. And turns out I probably could have. But I will catch you in the next one. Peace.